All right, everybody, thank you very much for being here tonight. It's a very special occasion. Everybody here is very special to Santiago and to Mavi and I. Bienvenidos todos que están aquí en esta noche muy especial de Santiago. Todos los que están aquí son gente muy especial en la vida de Santiago. Everybody here is very special in Santiago's life. And, we want to thank you. We want to thank you. Le damos dar gracias por todos los esfuerzos, toda la contribución que han hecho en el adelanto y desarrollo de Santiago a llegar a donde está aquí en este momento. In English speaking, we want to thank everybody for being here. Everybody played a major role and a major part in getting here and getting Santiago to where he is today. So we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I'm sure everybody's got a story to tell about Santiago. I'm going to start with mine. I'm going to go from the very beginning because Santiago's not from here. He's not from the United States. Neither am I. But he's from Colombia. Santiago's biological father was an officer in the Colombian Armada. In year 2000, he was captured and held prisoner for 4 years. At 2004, the president of Colombia, Uribe, went to do a rescue attempt. At the same time, they were negotiating. Since Santiago was maybe how old?
A year?
No, a year and a half.
He was a year and a half old. Unfortunately, during the rescue attempt, the guerrillas, the FARC in Colombia, decided to assassinate all the prisoners. Santiago's father was one of them. So, I feel for him. Santiago never got to meet his father. Neither did Alejandro. Sebastián did. Sebastián's Santiago's older brother. So, that scenario there brought Mavi with three young boys to the United States of America and a new life. Now, my role is I met Mavi, and we met one night, and then our second day was a picnic at the park. And Mavi shows up with a little ball over there and a little ball over here. Entonces, I gotta go back. I'm not gonna go back all the way. Expliqué por qué están aquí en los Estados Unidos, Mavi y los tres niños, con el asesinato de Alejandro, con la guerrilla y la edad de Santiago, y por eso están aquí en los Estados Unidos. So, I met the two boys at the time. I hadn't met Sebastian yet. I met Sebastian online. And, it was great. So, somewhere along the line, as I ask all young kids, entonces todo se fue bien y como siempre pasa, como uno le pregunta a todos los jóvenes, ¿qué quiere hacer cuando sea grande? And Santiago says, I want to be a military pilot. Well, wow. That was a big deal to me because I wanted to fly all my life. I got my license when I was 17, and I don't know if I told Santiago then I was a pilot. He might not even remember. But I said, wow, that's pretty cool. I've got two older sons myself. I took them to every air show and everything, joined it, and believe me, none of them wanted nothing like that. But here came Santiago into my life, newfound son. And we went to an Air Force air show down in Homestead. Entonces, vino Santiago y yo le pregunté qué quería hacer cuando era grande. Como todos los niños chiquitos uno le pregunta. Y me dijo que quería ser piloto militar. Entonces yo no sé si Santiago lo sabía o si yo se lo dije, pero como yo era piloto y me encanta la aviación y tengo una pasión por la aviación y la aviación militar, eso me fascinó, digo, wow. Y entonces fuimos a un show aéreo en Homestead, de la base de la Fuerza Aérea. Y Santiago estaba ahí, estaba una bolita ahí, ahorita una foto, y había un F-22. So we went to the Homestead Air Force Base for an air show, and Santiago was over there. You ask little kids what you want to be. They want to be a fireman, right? They want to be a policeman, you know? He wants to be a fighter pilot, okay. Every little kid wants to be a fighter pilot. But Santiago really wanted to be a fighter pilot. And now we know how bad. Todos los niños pequeños le preguntan qué quieren hacer. Dicen quieren ser bombero, quieren ser policía. Pero Santiago dijo que quería ser piloto militar. Todos los niños chiquitos dicen que quieren ser piloto militar. Entonces, pues ya sabemos lo verdad que quería ser piloto militar. So there was an F-22 static display, and there was a major.
I don't know. I think it was a captain.
He was a captain. So little shy little Santiago, we go up to the captains. And we saw the captain, this young man wants to be a fighter pilot in the United States Air Force. What does he need to do to become a fighter pilot? Le fuimos al capitán que estaba parado delante de un F-22 de la Fuerza Aérea de Guerra y le preguntamos qué tenía que hacer este joven para llegar a ser un piloto de la Fuerza Aérea. Y lo primero que dice el capitán dice, ¿cómo son los grados? The first thing the captain says, how are your grades? So Santiago says, well, I get A's and B's and a C. And the captain says, well, that's not good enough. You have to be the best of the best. Entonces Santiago dice que coja A, B y una C. Y entonces el capitán dice, eso no es suficiente. Tiene que ser el mejor de los mejores. So, we let it go. We came up to Coral Springs, and Santiago joined the Civil Air Patrol, which I was naturally a big supporter since I was in the Civil Air Patrol myself, and I was an orientation pilot and everything else. And we met Luz and her husband, and all these other great Civil Air Patrol people. Raise your hand over here. Llegamos aquí a Coral Springs y Santiago se entró en el programa de la patrulla civil, que yo era parte cuando era más joven y apoyaba muy bien. So Santiago joined Civil Air Patrol. Met Luz and started off as a little guy, shy, you know, overweight, you know, just typical 12-year-old, you know, with big cheeks. But the little guy with the big cheeks has grown up to be a fine young man. El muchacho que entró en la patrulla civil de 12 años, con las caras, con cachetones y todo, llegó a ser ya un hombre grande, un buen hombre grande. So, the ride to the Air Force Academy is a long one. First of all, you got to decide a long time ago that that's what you want to do. Now, I've always said that you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Yo siempre he dicho que tú puedes llevar un caballo al agua, pero no puede hacer que toma. But Santiago, he drank. And for people that don't know about Civil Air Patrol and all the accolades and things that you can accomplish there, Santiago did it all. Billy Mitchell Award, Cadet of the Year, Squadron Commander, along with, Luz's right hand. So he developed and became a leader. Santiago creció entre la patrulla civil, tomó de la agua del caballo, y tomó, y llegó a ser comandante, llegó a coger muchos premios, y ir en campamentos, a llegar a donde es ahora. So, like I said, a lot of people have helped Santiago to get to this point. I want to give special recognition to Luz as being the squadron commander at Coral Springs Cadet Squadron. Luz. Speechless.
My pleasure.
Speechless. Esa señora ha sido como una madre segunda para Santiago. Luz has been like a second mother at the Civil Air Patrol. and you know, and help Santiago develop. Santiago went to encampments. I remember the first encampment over at Stark one day, and you know, it was a great time. We saw pictures, and they went to encampment at the Air Force Base in Alabama with the flight training and many more. Right?
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
That's right.
And so the road to the Air Force Academy is not an easy one. And I'm going to read the could you go to that table and get me the big frame that's on the table, please? Yes. Thank you, sir. So, Marty and I, all this time, you know, you hope and you wish, and but you know, only God knows, and a lot of things have to fall in your place in order to get certain places. And we were waiting and waiting, and we got a letter, and then we got a letter that said, "Oh, Santiago's overweight," and I'm saying, "Oh my God, Santiago, what are you doing?" I said, then we get another letter, and they said, "Oh, thank God, well, they gave him a waiver. He's still overweight." Okay, well, there's still hope. Mandaron una carta que decía que Santiago era sobrepeso, entonces digo, wow, alabado como Santiago, y después viene otra carta y dice que le dan un permiso temporario para eso. So we really wasn't sure, but we had hope. Santiago also got a 4-year, fully paid scholarship to UCF at the Air Force Academy. Air Force ROTC, which he turned down, naturally, you know. So, my hats off to that. So, when the letter came in, we're all waiting. And you know, Santiago was very humble. He didn't want nobody to know nothing. He wanted to keep everything on the down low, you know. But, you know, let me tell you, I couldn't help to tell everybody. I had to hold it. Santiago es muy humilde. No le quería decir nada a nadie. Porque esto es un prestigio muy grande, llegar a la Academia de los Estados Unidos. So, Mavi and I got this letter, and I sat on the couch over there where it usually is, and we started reading this letter. I didn't make it to the end before I shed a tear. And hopefully I can make it to the end without shedding a tear. Mm-hmm. It says, "Congratulations. On behalf of the Superintendent, Lieutenant General Michael D. Johnson, United States Air Force 81, it is my pleasure to announce your appointment to United States Air Force Academy as a member of the class of 2021. You will be joining a select group of the nation's finest young people as you take challenging and rewarding step toward becoming a professional Air Force officer." That's deep. "Please accept or decline this offer by completing the Air Force." Yeah, right. We're going to decline. We're going to decline. So, right away, right? It says you had till April 15 of 2017 to notify admissions of your decision. If you do not receive your response by April 15, you will know your declination of your offer of appointment. But on the other hand, if you accept this offer, watch your portal for additional travel and in-processing information. So here we go. Naturally, I get all the emails he gets. So I get an email. I don't tell him I can't get in there, but I get all the emails. I say, "Oh my God, what's going on?" He gets another one, As a part of the acceptance of this offer, you must also provide us with U.S. citizenship to enter the academy. Which, we're good. Yeah. And then it says, "Santi, you have earned a rare opportunity to participate in one of this country's finest officer training programs. This appointment is awarded to only about 1,200 of our 9,700 applicants." And there's more than 9,700. I was told there was at least 16,000. "Your previous accomplishments indicate you have the potential to meet the demands and challenges of the Academy. You should be extremely proud of your appointment, as only the best of the best are rewarded." Your appointment will be conditional on continued excellence academically, socially, and physically. I compliment you on a tremendous record of personal achievement and look forward to welcoming you to the cadet wing on June 29, 2017. So Santiago, after we do this presentation, we're going to ask you to say a few words. And,
He's like, a few words. Thank you.